Welcome to one evening in my life in the village or in the countryside. Now, after we touched down that evening from the last vlog, please go and watch it if you haven't so you can follow along together with this one. After we touched down, I had a baby go greet my grandma and everyone else. She got to meet everybody that wanted to meet her, and likewise, I then decided to show her around together with you guys because just like you guys, it is also her first time here. Now, first things first, this is the backyard, you guys. This place is so big. I'm gonna try as much as possible to show you guys around, to bring you guys along so you can have the same experience that we had here. First things first, when we reached, we made sure to clean our beddings that we were going to be using because they had not been used in forever. We had the beddings washed and then the mattresses sun dried for any insects or whatever to get out. My sisters came in handy, super tired, especially the one that was driving, so they took a nap after a good breakfast meal. They took a nap together with my cousin over there that also came in my mom's car. My mom was just seated by the shed, you guys, scrolling. Funny how tables turn. I remember her always tell me, don't be scrolling, let's spend family time and all that. And now she is the one glued to her phone. My dad can just never sit down. He always has something going on. And so on this particular day, he had called the vet over to come and check on his calf. When I asked him what was going on, he said that he had gotten the vet over to come and help him dehorn his calf. Now, if you do not know what dehorning is, it's basically removing the horns off of the cow or the bull or the calf, just because it is believed that when you remove the horns off of the calf, the cow grows better and it grows bigger as well. One thing that I loved about this whole process is the fact that they actually give anesthesia to the calf so it does not feel a lot of pain. That actually warmed my heart because as a person that has low pain tolerance, I definitely started to sympathize with this calf the minute I saw what was going on. But when I asked the vet, he actually said he was giving it local anesthesia, which will help it with all the pains. With all the activities going on, distracting us from our little tour, I decided to move away from the backyard and then move to the front of the house so I can show you guys around very well. To begin with, can we please appreciate the harmony between the chicken and the pigs down here? Now, that little house over there, the grass thatched one, is the houses that they used to live in back in the days before they started to build the normal houses that you guys see around now. That is how the culture was, and that is how they used to build back in the days. I remember when we were young growing up, we used to sleep in that same grass thatched house. Our dad had one of a kind and we used to sleep in it, and when he decided to put up such a structure or a building, he knocked it down in that same area where he has his house built right now. Now, if you're wondering how we get water back here in the village, that is what we use: a borehole that extracts underground water. This water is actually safe to drink when boiled, but it is also hard water. It is hard on the skin and the taste is also hard. And in case you are wondering how we get the water, that is how they get it. You just keep banging that thing up and down and somehow the water comes out of it. Look at us enjoying free water over here, while back in the city they're making us pay thousands and thousands of water. How insane is that? Anyway, on the other side is my dad's other cow, or my parents' cow. This cow is very big. The camera is not actually doing it justice. It looks small on the camera, but in person it is very, very big. And that is the mom of the other calf that they were trying to dehorn over there, just grazing and enjoying so it can go also take some water. This is my late uncle's grass thatched house, but he also built his other structure on the other side. That structure over there that you guys guys see around is my grandma, and she stays there with her other grandchildren and our auntie that takes care of her. They all stay in there. Love that for them. Then my late uncle also, that is his other house on the other side, and that is his wife trying to wash and do their laundry for their children over there. Look at how big this compound is, you guys. Back this side, people actually still do communal living, where we have a number of homes in the same compound, and that is exactly what's going on here. All my dad's brothers, all my uncles also still live in the same compound together with their families. That's the communal living. Like I already told you guys earlier, this compound is super big, and as you can see, this is the front part of the house, my dad's house over there, and then behind the other side is the backyard where all the activities are still ongoing. One thing I love about this country living or this village life is how everything is in harmony with humans, like how the animals are in harmony with each other and also with the humans as well. This goat is actually here just resting from the sun and then waiting to grab some water with the rest of them over there. The chickens are just wandering around enjoying the compound as well, while the piglets are doing the same. The ducks are also doing the same in the same compound. We have cows. It just amazes me how in the city life is way different compared to life in the countryside or in the village. Anyway, back to our little tour. On the other side of the house is this big mango tree that provides shade. That is where the cars are parked, but it also provides shade for us every time we have family reunions or gatherings. That is where we actually hold them. And then back to the backyard. This is how the backyard looks like. Very big, you guys. Like I already told you, the trees in the compound are actually edible. Most of them are fruits. We have pawpaw, we have soursop, we have avocados, we have mangoes. I just love this place because it is full of life. My sister's getting all glammed and ready for the event that we are yet to attend while we are here. They're getting their lashes done with the opulent options lash kit, cluster lashes, lashes on the go. I'm not gonna lie, I first sat there and got mine done before everything else, and so that is my other sister that is getting hers done by our little sister. On the other side of the room, we have an activity going on that I do not know how it is called, but let me explain to you guys. Now, this is corn or maize, which is sun-dried. So they are trying to, remove the corn or the maize from the combs so they can grind it to make posho or maize brand. So the activity that is going on, instead of removing them one by one, they're actually just beating them off so they can do more at a short time, if that makes sense. Sometimes words fail me, but the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. Anyway, you guys know I'm not gonna let you go without appreciating nature and how creative God is, because as we were coming in the morning, we had the sunrise, super bright and beautiful, but this sunset is everything with all the greenery and the view. It is so beautiful. Can we please take time to appreciate how intentional God is? Because look at how beautiful this view is. I cannot just get enough of the sun and how beautiful it is. Whether it is rising or it is setting, it is just so beautiful. And therefore, you guys enjoy the view together with me, because I'm not going to be selfish and enjoy it alone. Anyway, all that aside, it is now getting to the evening. We're losing light. We still do not have electricity in this place, but we do have solar that lights in the house and around the house. It is not that bright though, and so once the sun goes down, be ready to get pitch black in a way or two, because as I said, we're at the countryside where it is still very, very remote and people still embrace communal living. The chickens are also getting ready to get into their chicken house, the ducks as well. Everything is just winding down and getting ready for a new day. My baby sister, aka Auntie Apple, enjoying the baby while the ducks are also getting their last supper in before they get into the house. These ducks are very big, you guys, and super tasty. If you have not had duck meat yet, you are missing out because these ducks are super tasty. I don't know, maybe because they are organic and all that, but they really taste so good. By the way, these ducks do have names, but I usually forget which one is which because I don't spend most of my time here. And every time I come back, I already mix them up, and sometimes some have already been eaten. The chicken house, the chickens are already inside, getting ready and cozy to enjoy their night. I love how this chicken house is built. They have a place to hang, and then they also have a place to lay their eggs for the mommy chickens or the hens. They do have that kind of provision as well, super well and super neat. The daddies are just enjoying a view over there, and then before you know it, the cows and the bulls are also back from the wilderness where they graze from, back home, ready to rest and enjoy the rest of their night. Look at that love, you guys. Makes me so happy to just see love. It doesn't matter whether it's animals or humans, it just makes me so happy. Decided to show you guys around on the sour soap. These things flower up to actually hand length, like I would just hand pick them. These things are ridiculously expensive in the city, and to know that we just have them here and you can just hand pick them when they are ready is insane. And then we also have an avocado tree that actually flowers very crazy when it is the season. These avocados get so big, and then when they are ready, they become very purple, very soft, and they make good avocado juice and super tasty avocado. I cannot wait for the avocado season so we can enjoy them so well. Remember that cow I showed you guys from earlier today? This was she, and it was time to get some milk in. Let me tell you guys that this process is actually harder than it actually looks here on camera. And to put it in perspective, you guys, when I told you that this cow was big, look at how the human looks beside the cow. Very non-existent, but this cow only allows this guy to milk it, and if anybody else touches it, it is going to kick you out of the window. Anyway, he did whatever it is that he does, got us some milk in there, nice and fresh. Some of you guys do not actually know how organic and tasty milk is. Very fresh, not the one that is put with preservatives and everything. This milk is super conk. Even if you added water, it still stays very, very creamy. And it is insane how much energy this man uses to get the milk out of those titties. That was pretty much it that I was able to capture for you guys, though we still had a lot going on, but time would not let us capture it for you guys. But just a snippet of how the day actually goes by around here. Everything happens so fast, and before you know it, it is already the next day. Baby girl went to sleep. She remained on her routine regardless. She is on her routine. Once it clocks 7, she's ready for bed. Of course, I got her ready for bed, and just like that, I also got myself ready. We enjoyed our dinner, had some late night chats here and there, made our beds, and enjoyed the night. The tragedy was how hot the house was in the night, you guys. That is a story for another day. And until next time, you guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I love you. Bye bye.